About the financial landscape in India now, it's a very interesting landscape. What is happening is in the last couple of decades, a lot of sea change has taken place. After India embarked on a journey of reforms and liberalization, a number of things have taken place which has brought India on par. I would not say on par, but we are aiming to be there, on par with the developed worlds, developed economies, but with an important difference. And the difference is this. The regulators are being very pragmatic and conservative at the same time. That was one reason why India remained relatively unaffected by the global crisis of 2008 and later. Now, basically, there are 4 or 5 major regulators like Reserve Bank of India, SEBI, that is Security Exchange Board of India, IRDA for insurance, PFRDA for pensions, and forward market commissions. Now, if we come to the commercial banks, there are major commercial banks. About 3/4 of the business is with the 70% of the business is with public sector banks. Remaining is with private sector banks and a small part with foreign banks. There is also cooperative banks and regional rural banks. These are small local area banks concentrating on rural areas. But the extent of products, while the products is quite a large number of products are offered, yet financial exclusion remains a challenge, reach remains a challenge, and also the number of people per branch and number of ATMs per million of population remains low in comparison to the rest of the developed world. While the stock markets, if we talk of capital markets, stock markets are very active, but there are the sophisticated products are still to take root, and bond market it lacks depth. So for that reason, what happens is for large infrastructure projects, reliance is on banks. And obviously, banks can provide finance only to a certain limited extent, in the sense, for very long-term projects which take long gestation period, banks cannot go beyond 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. So that remains a major challenge in financing. Now, with the new Reserve Bank of India governor taking up, his focus is on further liberalizing it. A new wave of bank licenses is on, and we hope that many new banks will come in. And that means more technology, more innovation, more competition, and also is proposed that foreign banks will find it easier to gain foothold in the country. So all these are, we are in for, I would say, very interesting times ahead. Now, State Bank of India is the largest bank in a large country. We have heritage going back to 207 years. We have more than 15,000 branches, 40,000 ATMs, and a number of other touch points like business correspondents, etc. So if you look at the number of customers that we have in our system, is something like close to 180 million customers bank with us. 360 million accounts are on our core banking system. So little wonder that we call ourselves the banker to every Indian. Now what it implies is that from the largest to the smallest, we have everyone as our customer. If you take the top 500 corporates, at least 300 of them are banking with us. And we are the only bank who are able to provide that kind of finance, the large scale finance that is needed. So we can provide it. At the other end of the spectrum, we have the smallest of Indians. They also bank with us, and the poor, the excluded, the migrants, they all bank with us. So that is one major characteristic. Second thing is that it's a supermarket, because we have a number of subsidiaries and associates which offer a number of financial products. It's life insurance, general insurance, credit cards, pension products, etc., mutual funds, investment banking. So our customers have come to expect that State Bank of India Group will provide them full range of financial services. And lastly, I would say that what really differentiates our customers is their expectation of the bank, that this is a bank where they can trust, this is a bank where they get value for money, and this is the bank which will take care of all their requirements. So in other words, this is a very huge segment of population that we are looking at, that is our customers. And they are no other institution, financial institution in India can claim to have this kind of customer base. Thank you.